tell you all about being blind. And it's so funny because what's happening is my my computer is in slow motion. I haven't done a Zoom live. I'm talking about guys in forever. But let me just get through this. So what this looks like is me coming on to tell you about being a coach when you're creating your own business. So many people will say, well, I'm a coach. And the only business they've ever started is their own. And so just because you started your business does not really make you a good business coach for anyone who is not in your industry. Now, you may know some things about how you got your business started. Let's say if you are a restaurant owner, then yeah, you do know how to start restaurants. But if you are something else, let's say that you are trying to teach somebody who may be a clothes designer, or they may be a IT person, just because you know how to do a clothing, I mean, just because you know how to do the restaurant, that means you may be all right with helping somebody who wants to start a restaurant. But even in that, you're limited to the experiences that you have. That means that your knowledge is based on what you've experienced. And if you know enough about business, you know business is cyclical and it has ups and downs and ebbs and flows and all these different things. So anytime I see somebody who has started a business, or even somebody who's been a serial business owner, anytime I see somebody who's been a serial business owner and they're telling somebody else, I can help you start your business, I get afraid. And the reason I get afraid is because just because you created your business, that doesn't make you a coach, guys. It doesn't. So the thing about being a coach, and I can say this because I'm a coach, I have the receipt and the credentials. The reason I can say this is because there are so many business models and strategies out there. Hey, Susan, I love you too. There are so many business models and strategies out there that you can implement for your business, that one way is not the right way. Like the way you did it, that's probably one strategy, but there are so many others that would be easier based on what that person is putting into the world. And if you are out here telling them because you started your business that you can start their business too, you're in danger of spending a lot of time hurting a lot of people. Like they're going to be disappointed and you're going to take them the long way as opposed to taking them the shortcuts. That's the difference about being a business strategist. Is like, you know, shortcuts. Like I know it would be different from a clothes starting business than it would for a restaurant, than it would for somebody that's throwing shoes, than it would for somebody that's doing car repair, or somebody who's doing pressure washing, or somebody who's doing something else. So being able to know the different facets of business, that's what makes you a business coach. Like you can't just have one and done, and you can't just set all businesses up the way you set yours up, because that just doesn't work for successful businesses. And so anytime I see somebody who just started their business tell other people that they're a coach and they can help them start their business too, I get scared. I get afraid. My anxiety kicks into 10 because I know that there are different strategies. Girl, Susan, you know, Susan and I have been doing this we've been doing this for a minute. And so there are so many strategies that you can apply to starting your business, that if you are letting your friends teach you how to start your business and they're not in your industry, like you are messing up. You are probably going to spend more time, more money. Like you're going to be going a long way to get things because, again, it's limited to their experience and they don't have all the different strategies that go through it. So that's why I came on this, because I saw a post a while ago and it made my anxiety kick in. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just because you have started a business does not equip you to start all businesses. It just doesn't. I mean, I've spent my entire life learning how to do business strategies and teach people how to start business. I've been doing this, like I did it in my life when I was back in my insurance days, helping young people do resumes and helping them think through business ideas and all that. I was doing it back then, but then I've been doing it as a business since March 4th of 2013. And I have 3 business degrees that I use to help people come up with strategies. That's why I can write a business plan regardless of what industry you're in, because I have worked in a lot of industries and I have access to several industries knowledge. So if you are a new business owner, and you want to learn how to do business well for your business, not your friends, but for your particular business, August the 2nd, mark it on your calendar, August the 2nd, I'm going to be starting at Boss on Brainerd, the Building Your Own Business training course. And it is a 12-week evidence-based business training course that gives you an entire overview of business. And guess what? At the end of the course, you're going to actually have a business plan that you've written that is relevant to you, that is not based on anyone's experience but your own. I'm going to teach you how to do business and how to do business well. They call me the business plug because I go past just starting my own business. Like I have a business too, right? But I have helped start hundreds of other businesses throughout the United States. And so this class that I'm hosting is going to be online and in person. I'm doing them both. It's called a blended class, and it's using the Kauffman Foundation's program that is evidence-based. The Kauffman Foundation is the #1 entrepreneur philanthropist in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world. And so I have access to their training program, and I'm bringing it to you online and in person on August the 2nd at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. And get this, for $197, you will actually get the entire class and you'll have a business plan at the end of it. Now, you tell me where you can find a business plan for $197. Like, even if you think about doing it yourself, you're going to have some knowledge. You're going to have some training. It's going to take longer than what we're doing. And I'm breaking it down to you. And I'm making sure that the plan that you have at the end of the course is going to be a plan that you could submit somewhere. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to put the link where you can go ahead and register. You don't have to have the money today. I'm going to give you time to save the money up, but you need to have the money before we start class. So that's the thing. It's $197 is to teach you how to do business well. You can go ahead and register tonight. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can go ahead and register for the class tonight, but it doesn't start till August the 2nd. There's some people already there. There's like 6 or 7 people already ready to get started. But you can be one of those people who learns how to do business well for your particular business, not your friends. You know, if you're trying to do pressure washing and they started a restaurant, those 2 things are probably not going to match up as far as how you're going to set them up. But in our class, you're going to learn how to set them all up. And I'm going to give you tidbits that I've learned along the way. You get the benefit of my MBA. You get the benefit of the groups I've been in. You get the benefits of me hanging out with Steve Hart and his crew. You get the benefits of me hanging out with Paul Brunson and his crew. You get actually me and Doreen Rainey in Act Like a Success. You get all the knowledge that I have. So not only do you get what's in the book, you actually get some of the experiences of the people that I've been hanging out with. And you get access to all the things I've learned, my 3 business degrees and all. You get more than just me starting my business. It is about time for you to get your business idea on point. And I want to be a part of that. So therefore, August the 2nd, mark your calendar. I'm going to teach you how to start your business the right way. Together, you and I will be building your own business. My name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug And so I just had to come out here to say, just because you've created your business does not make you a business coach. Guys, stop doing that, because you're leading people the wrong way. And while some of the information that you're giving them may be useful, but you may be showing them the long way of doing things that they're actually shortcuts. So yeah, unless you are a business strategist, a business coach, a real business coach who has studied more than just your business, then please do not do your friends. Friends don't let friends start businesses like that. They don't. And so I'm going to ask you to not do that, to please not do that. I want you to make sure that you send them to somebody like me. If not me, then definitely somebody who is actually a business coach that can help your friends to start their business fast. And you know what? By sending them to a business coach, they might be able to come back and teach you some things that you didn't know. So that's what we're doing. I just had to jump on and do this. I was like, oh, no, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. But here we go. So I just jumped on for these very few minutes just to tell you that I'm hosting a class on August the 2nd. It is a business class. It is a full-blown business class where you're going to learn how to do business the right way, using the right tools. I'm going to show you shortcuts. I'm going to give you tips. I'm going to give you access to people. Like, we have some phenomenal people that come into class and tell you about their startup experiences. And sometimes we get 6, 7, 8-figure business owners in the class who teach you up close and personal, teach you exactly how to start your class, how to start your business so that you start your business the right way. That's it. They call me the business plug, and I just plugged you in. Don't let your friends teach you how to start your business. They might be taking you the wrong way. You won't even know it. So that's what we're doing. You guys have a great night. I just had to come on. I saw that post. I was like, oh, no, don't say that. Don't do that. You guys have a good night. Bye.